In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to automate the follow-up for your Facebook lead ad so that you can have an automatic lead follow-up system that actually works for you, that can help you close more of those leads into booked jobs. If you're new here, my name is Armando and I work with local business owners helping them use the internet to generate more leads and close more business. And if that's something you're interested in, click subscribe so you don't miss any of the other videos. Now, this is the exact same process that I use for all of my clients. It's what I use in my own business. And the link to any of the resources that I mentioned is going to be in the description of this video. Now, what you're looking at here is the backend of Ads Manager. And as you can see, we've got an ad already running. We're generating about 20 leads so far at about $4.24 per lead. And we're getting leads here, okay? The issue is retrieving these leads. So typically retrieving these leads means that you have to go onto your Facebook page and you need to click on the lead center so that you can kind of see all the leads from the forms that people are filling out, and then actually answer these people through text or through email by copying and pasting this information or integrating into some sort of CRM. Now, this becomes a real problem if you can't automatically follow up with them, because by the time you get to them, most of the time they've gone cold and you're losing money every single second that goes by that you haven't responded to these people. So here's how we actually fix this problem. I use a tool called HighLevel, and it's linked in the description of this video. Again, if you guys want to follow along or check that out, you get a 14-day free trial of it. And if you want to snag it, I'm going to give you the actual automation and workflow that I use, so that all you have to do is click it, install it, and go from the very beginning. So let me walk you through how this works. The very first thing is when you log into HighLevel, what you're going to want to do is integrate your account, your Facebook account, with the tool. And doing that is pretty straightforward. Simply head on over to settings and integrations, and what you want to do is find the icons for Facebook and Instagram and click connect, and it's going to walk you through logging into Facebook and giving permissions to the page that you're running advertising from. Once you've done that portion of it, the next thing that you do is come on over to the top navigation where it says Facebook form field mapping. And what you'll see here is a list of all the forms that you've created within that one page that you've connected your HighLevel account with. And what's going to happen here is that you have to actually map the field. So for example, this one that says locally converted form, I'm going to click on map fields, and it's actually going to pull in all the fields from the lead generation form that you've created. Now from here, you're able to map the fields by name and custom questions, etc. Once you do this, you click on save, and then you're going to have this little blue button here that says the form is active with a check mark. This is all you have to do in order to connect this tool to your Facebook lead form. Now I'm going to show you how to set up the actual workflow that automates everything else so you can have the automated system ready to go. So I am inside of automations here, and I'm going to click on this folder that says local business form submission. And basically what this is a series of steps that you set up so as the leads start coming into your system from Facebook, from the ads that you're running, you have a way to automatically follow these people and book them on your calendar. Now, we start off with what's called a trigger. This is the first domino. Everything that happens after this step happens because of this step, okay? So the first domino is basically telling the system, hey, we're running Facebook ads and it is a lead generation objective, and I want anybody who fills out that form, whatever form you've gotten here that you've named in here, to do the following actions. Now, once you've selected this, we have a system in place that adds a tag for the lead so that we know how to identify these leads coming in, creates an opportunity so that all these leads now are put in a very centralized location where you can easily get to them from your mobile phone or from the desktop computer, or your team can actually get to them. The next thing that it does is it sends an email notification to myself as the business owner, or to your client as the business owner. It sends them a notification with all the lead details. Then we say instantly send our client or myself a text message notification with all the contact information, all the lead details that were filled from that Facebook contact form initially. Once this is done, we instantly send an email to the lead. send an email following up with them, giving them the thing that we promised them we were going to give them. In our case, if we're running ads for, let's say, local window washing or a local junk removal company, we may be, and they may be asked for a quote, and so the email is going to be related to a quote or related to information that we may need for them to give them the quote. Then what we're going to do is actually wait 30 seconds and actually send them a text message. We're going to send the lead a text message saying, hey, this is such and such from, ABC Junk Removal. I know that you requested a quote. Can I call you? Or, can you send me some pictures of the project? Whatever that case is, right? Once that text message goes out, we are actually going to be waiting for a reply. If the customer replies to this text message or to that email in a favorable way, we're going to then ask them, hey, we could do this for this amount of money, or we want them to schedule on a calendar. And then we ask them to schedule an appointment with us on a calendar. We send an appointment link, they click it, and then they're booked for us on our book of business. Okay. In the event that the customer does not respond or does not respond favorably, we're going to wait a day, and then we're going to send a voicemail. Basically, this is going to be a voicemail drop. When they get on, what they're going to see on their phone is just a little bubble that says, hey, you've got a voicemail. They're going to listen to it, and it's just going to say, hey, this is Armando with ABC Junk Removal. I'm just calling because you requested a quote. We send you a text message, and we wanted to see if this is still something that you're interested in. Okay. Once that voicemail goes through, we're also going to follow up with an additional text asking if they still need junk removal services. We're going to wait for a response from them there. If they respond favorably, saying, yeah, hey, I do need a quote, we're going to say, great, can you send us a couple pictures, and can you book on our calendar here so that we can get you a proper, estimate of the services, for the services that we're going to provide for you. If they don't respond negatively, or if they respond with something like, no, I'm not interested anymore, thank you, or I've already gotten taken care of, we're just going to respond back saying, no problem, take care. And this can continue down the line. This allows you to free up a lot of your time so that when you're on job sites and you're busy, you're not having to stop and dealing with these leads every single time they come in. There's a little bit of automation following up with them all the way until you close them as jobs. Now I'm going to show you where the leads are actually placed. So if we go to opportunities within this dashboard, we're able to see all the leads that actually came in from a specific ad, and we're able to move them from one location to the next, from interested, from booked, closed deal, follow up, or not interested. And this can be done actually automatically through the workflow that I just shared with you. If somebody replies, we can tell the system, hey, if they reply and they say that they're interested, please move them from new leads to the interested tab. If they are in the interested tab and they go ahead and they book an appointment with us to come to their house, move them from the interested tab all the way to the booked or closed deal section of this. And this is how you're going to be able to keep track of all the leads that have come in, where they're coming in from, and let the automation take care of a lot of the grunt work that is going to cost you a ridiculously amount of time and money trying to respond to these folks, right? The other thing you could do with this is actually access it from your mobile app. You'll be able to see exactly what you're looking at here, how many leads come through, and have conversations with them. You can text them from here, you can call them from here, you can email them from here, and keep everything in one communication stream so that you're not having to go and check your email in one place, Facebook Messenger in another place, and phone calls in a completely separate location. Now, again, if you guys want to check this tool out, there is a link in the description. It's called HighLevel. And if you use the link in the description, I'm going to go ahead and give you this automation here so that you can use it for your own business or for your own clients. There's also a couple of other links in there that shows you how we can work together if you guys need help setting this up. And if this video was super helpful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel.